Hi everybody, my name is Emily Gillich. I'm a board certified behavior analyst here at ABA Centers of America. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about getting started with services and with insurance funded. If you like this video, comment, subscribe, and feel free to follow our channel for some more good videos, some more good stuff. A little bit about insurance funded and getting services started. So when you go to the doctor's office, you typically call, give them your insurance, you make an appointment, and then you show up probably in 2 to 6 weeks or whatever. With ABA, what we do first, and this is, I love to kind of tell parents, like, lay out the process because we really want to prepare them. This goes back to our value of communication, right? This prepares them that this is probably gonna be like a 2 to 8 week process, you know, before we can get started with services. So most insurances, I would say most insurances, some insurances don't have this preliminary step, but most insurances do. We have to submit to the insurance company a letter of medical necessity and a diagnostic assessment. A letter of medical necessity oftentimes comes from the child's pediatrician or the adult's doctor, you know, that basically says this individual has a diagnosis of autism and they need ABA services. So it's saying that this is medically necessary. And then also a diagnostic report. A full and comprehensive diagnostic report is typically what the insurance company is looking for. And so we get those two documents and we submit that to the insurance company. Some insurance companies don't require that at all to do the initial assessment. So they can call, they can make the appointment, we talk to the insurance company, and we can maybe make an appointment for that week to begin assessment. If not, like most insurance companies, it goes through a process that has to get pre-authorized. So we submit this documentation to the insurance company, and they come back to us and they typically give us 8 or more hours of assessment time. So during an assessment, we are going to do a few different types of assessments based on the child, adolescent, or adult, based on their age, based on their skill level, based on what they're looking to work on. And we use a variety of assessments. And those assessments can include the VB MAP, the PEAK assessment, the ESDM assessment, the AFLS assessment, the ABLS assessment, the EFL assessment, right? So these are lots of acronyms, and you don't need to know what that is. We know what that it means as behavior analysts and as ABA providers. And so what we do is we get to know your family, we get to know the child or the adolescent or the adult, and what would be the most appropriate assessment to utilize with them, and then we do that assessment. So this process takes both indirect and direct assessment. So the indirect assessment might be talking to the individuals around the person that is our client that we're treating, right? So that may mean parent, teacher, caregiver, anybody in that person's life. And then the direct assessment is often working individually with the person themselves and doing an assessment process. Basically, we write a full and comprehensive report, and we basically say for the next 6 months, this is what we're going to be working on with this individual. So back to the timeline. We have submitted a request for pre-authorization for assessment. Maybe that's 2 weeks. 2 weeks, we get it back from the insurance company, we're approved. Might take another week or two to complete that assessment. So after that, we write the treatment plan, we submit that to the insurance company, which can take another 2 weeks, and then we try to find the best fit staff to work with the individual. And we have staff members that have worked with children that are, 1.5 to 2 years old all the way up through adulthood. So we do want to fit best staff and best fits with the individual, and that takes time sometimes. So again, this is a process that can take a while. I encourage families to start the process early because if they want services as soon as possible, they need to make sure that they're getting up with all the paperwork and they're staying on top of things as we get this ball rolling. If you liked this video, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe and see what we'll be talking about next week.